Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, coming at you. Today is Tuesday, the 18th of December. We are only 7 days away from Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody out there. Hope you guys are having an awesome holiday season. I know I have. I've been picking up some awesome books out there. If you guys have been paying attention to my videos, yesterday I dropped that half price books haul, which was, really nice to me. It was nice. Half price books has always been one of my favorites to go to. But today's video, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I recently in the mail received 2 out of the 3 books that I sent off during Alamo City Comic Con. I got 3 books there signed by Jim Lee. One of them I got signed also by Scott Williams, which I probably should have done, all of them. But one of them I got signed by Scott Williams. So 2 of them came back. I'm going to show you which ones. I'm going to do the grade reveal. I had my wife, as always, put the blue tape over, so I have no idea what the grades are. And also yesterday, I met up with my buddy Alan, who I now consider to be my honeypot. This guy has been collecting for over maybe 40 years, and he recently, within the last 2 or 3 months, decided he wants to sell off the majority of his collection. He's got probably in the 50,000, 60,000 books that he wants to sell off, except for he said he's gonna narrow it down to 100 to 150 of his most key books. I mean, and this guy has like 2 copies of Amazing Fantasy 15. He's got a couple 3 Hulk 181s. I mean, he's a big time collector. So he's selling off a lot of his lesser keys and just junk and stuff. And one other person's trash is another man's treasure, right? So I am treasuring everything that he wants to sell to me, and we've known each other for a very long time. So he's given me some beautiful deals. So remember, guys, also I'm still giving away the Batman Who Laughs #1, the A cover. That's the Jock cover, and I'm also giving away the B cover. That is the Capullo cover. I will be doing the drawing today. So when I drop this video, I'm gonna take a look at the time, and I'll probably give everybody like 2 or 3 hours after that. If you haven't commented, you just gotta go to last week's pickup videos. All you gotta do is like the video, be subscribed to my channel, and comment on that video. I asked a question in the video about what your favorite holiday comic cover is, but if you just comment on the video that I want the Batman, Batman Who Laughs, I'll enter you into the drawing. So as of right now, I think I got maybe 18 people in the drawing. So, good luck to everybody. When I drop my pickups video for Wednesday, it'll probably be on Thursday. I'll announce who the winner is. So anyways, let's get into this. I'm going to show off the books that I picked up from Alan. One of them is going to be a Holy Grail of mine. I upgraded one of my Holy Grails that I have. And I upgraded on the CGC grade on it. So without further ado, let's get into it. There was only one Marvel book that I picked up from him. That's going to be that New Avengers #11. Didn't have this book, and as you all know, that's going to be that first appearance of Ronin. And it's not the Hawkeye Ronin. It's going to be the I can't remember her name. I'll have to put it at the bottom, but it's the female Ronin. Really happy about that. Didn't have it. Now I'm looking for New Avengers 27, which we know that's the first appearance of Hawkeye as Ronin. Also picked up Batman 21. That's going to be my second copy of this book. This is that first appearance of Duke Thomas. Really happy to get that. Anytime I can get a first appearance of a character in the Bat family, I'm totally down for that. I absolutely love that. Really nice. Scott Snyder written, Greg Capullo drawn. All right, moving on. We've got Adventures of Superman #14. If you watch my half price books video from yesterday, you know I picked up another Joker with like the Superman costume on. I absolutely love this cover. I've seen it at a bunch of places. It was just too expensive for me, and he's had it for a long time. He told me he wanted to get rid of it. So, hey, I picked it up at a very, very good price. Absolutely love these covers where Joker's wearing the Superman, kind of like a Superman costume. All right. Next up, we got a Detective Comics. This is going to be 576. This is part 2 of that Batman Year 2. I like on the back here it says very fine plus 8.5. looking at it, it looks pretty good. I have all of year one, the 4 parts, and then I have part 1 of year 2. So now I'm looking for the next 2 because it's a 4-part series. All right, moving on. We got Batman 479. Second copy of that. I'm always down to pick up these Detective Comics. From number 400 to 500. I absolutely love that whole 100 run right there. Got Wanted, the World's Most Dangerous Villains. This is number 2. This is actually reprints of Batman number 25, which is a Joker and a Penguin story. And then it reprints Flash 160 some, I believe, 161 it might be. But, not a book I had, and it's a Joker cover. You can never go wrong with picking up Joker cover, guys. Some reason, out of all the villains that I've ever read in DC, and even in Marvel, Joker is always the one where his covers are just sought after, even the really ugly ones. And there are some absolute atrocious Joker covers, but they're still in demand. People still want them. Me too. All right, next one we got Detective Comics 387, Silver Age goodness right there. Absolutely love Detective Comics Silver Age. This actually reprints Batman number 1. I want to say Batman number 1 and Detective Comics 27. So that first appearance of Batman, it reprints in there, and I think it's a retelling of Batman number 1. But yeah, Batman's 30th anniversary issue. I love picking up some Silver Age Batman goodness. Let's throw this one over here on this side. There you go. All right, really big one he had for me. I have never owned a Golden Age book, right? I got Silver Age, and I think the oldest one I have is 1951. I think is the oldest book I have, and it's a Detective Comics. But he showed me a picture of a book he has, and it's absolutely toasted. I mean, it is beat up, and the cover's detached, but it's a Golden Age book. I couldn't pass it up. He practically just gave it to me. And that's going to be Detective Comics 130. Guys, this book, old, 1947. That is going to be the oldest book in my collection now. It's absolutely toasted, guys. Look at this. The cover is detached. It's bad. But to read it, to enjoy the story, guys, that's my main thing about these comics, is just getting in and reading the stories. It's obviously we get into this knowing that some of these books could be worth a lot of money at some point, but for a book like this, just to have in my possession, have to read, absolutely love it. This cover's amazing too. Obviously I wish the cover was attached, but hey, I'll take what I can get. First Golden Age book in my collection. Although I did look it up, it said Atomic Age, so I'm gonna have to look to see really what the difference is there. So, also picked up 2 graded books, right? And the one of them is that my Holy Grail that I wanted upgraded. But the second one I have that I picked up from him, this is Teen Titans number 12. That's that first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. This is my second copy of it. The first one I have is actually a 9.8, but he had like 6 of these, all graded 9.8s except for this 196, and the others he had already sold. He took a lot of his books over to Alamo City Comic Con and he sold all the 9.8s, but he said, hey, I still have 196, and dude, he offered it to me at something ridiculous, like $20, $25, and I said, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and take that, man. It's never a bad idea to have another appearance of a character who I feel is going to be huge in the DC universe. This guy is going to be amazing. So, second copy of that, Teen Titans number 12. All right, so I posted a video a long time ago, it's probably been 6-7 months, of a trade that I did with Alan. And I told him I've always wanted a first appearance of Harley Quinn. And I had recently come in to some books that I wanted to trade for it. So we did a trade and I got a 9.0 off of them, right? Batman Adventures 12, 9.0. But I definitely wanted to upgrade. I wanted something higher than that, right? Obviously you want a 9.8, but he wasn't getting rid of that book. He has one 9.8. But what he did have was Batman Adventures 12 at a 9.6. So what I did was, and this is a total upgrade, and guys, it's a newsstand. So what I did was I told him, hey, I'll trade you my 9.0 with some cash, and let's do a deal for the 9.6. And he agreed. So what I traded with the 9.0 and the little bit of cash that I gave him, guys, I more than made up for. This is such an awesome book to get, and in a newsstand. I don't think some people realize just how tough it is to find a newsstand of a book that was for kids, right? At such a high grade. So this wasn't in comic shops. This was going to be in your gas stations and things of that sort, where an employee would just kind of put them up on the wall. However, it didn't matter. So to get this, I'm absolutely elated. And to me, it is a holy grail. For me, being a Batman fan, a Joker fan, getting the first appearance of Harley Quinn, which not everybody has, in a 9.6, I'm super excited about that. I'm so happy to have this in the collection. And my 9.0 was actually direct. So if you look at the different, there's this one that's the newsstand, and then there's the one that has like some, I think the artists are, yeah, I do. It is the artist's name down here in this box. So super excited about that. Let's go ahead and throw that bad boy up right there. Take a look at that. Absolutely amazing. All right, so let's get down to it. Yesterday in the mail, I received 2 books from CGC, graded, signed by Jim Lee. And let's get into what those grades are. Yeah, let's do this. This first one is going to be Batman number 50. Now, I made a mistake when I had Jim Lee sign. I had a friend of mine tell me, hey, with these books, you should try to go find you a white marker to get him to sign. And the only thing I found was like this white oil pen. So if you look, right, Scott Williams signed here with the silver, which looks amazing. I should have had him sign in silver. But Jim Lee, you got to look really hard, guys. It's like the ink. He didn't push down hard enough on it and put enough of the oil ink on there. And it's hard to see. But to me, it's a book that I'm going to keep in my possession forever. I know Jim Lee signed it. Shit, CGC knows he signed it. It says it right there. So I don't know what the grade is, but I'm going to say, I think it's not a 9.8 because I can see there's a tick right here. So I'm going to show you guys first. My wife put 2 pieces of tape on there. So there you go. Yep, 9.6. That's what I thought it was going to be. 9.6. Because I see this tick. I see a tick mark right there. But that's fine. Hey guys, Batman number 50. I absolutely love this cover with Batman and Catwoman. I know that a lot of people had issues with this story. I did too, but knowing where they're going with the story of Batman, I'm okay with it now. Just happy to have one book signed by Jim Lee and Scott Williams. All right, and then the next book I had signed was this Batman 608. I also did a video on this when I picked this up. Batman 608. This is the second print. This book is insane to find. It took me a while to find this book, and I'm so glad I found it before. I know for sure this isn't even in the 9s. I'm thinking it's an 8, maybe an 8.5, because it's got some ticks. I did send this to get pressed before I got it signed, but I have no idea what that did, if it helped it at all. But there's that. Oh, okay. 9.0. I'm okay with that. Wow, okay. I thought it was going to be an 8, guys, with all the tick marks on there. But again, as you can see, it's really hard to see Jim Lee's, and it's like he didn't press down enough he didn't press down, hard enough on that marker that I got. And, I'm disappointed in myself for doing that, but hey, it's a book I'm never going to sell. I'm not going to sell this book. This is going to be in my personal collection. This is definitely going up on my wall. Got to showcase this off. Excited to get that, guys. So there you go. 2 books signed by Jim Lee. There is a third one coming, and it's going to be that Batman Damned number 1, the B cover, the Jim Lee. I think because that's a magazine size, it probably goes to a different part of CGC. So these are the comics. I'm hoping to get that one really soon. I want to see what the grade is on that one. I'm hoping, obviously, I see online there's a lot of 9.9s, a lot of mints in that, and I think 1 or 2 gem mints, number 10s. So I'm hoping I get a 9.9. Hey, but I'm going to be happy with anything I get on that book. So there you go, guys. That's all I got for you today. Stay tuned because I am going to be dropping my pickups for the week, probably on Thursday, and I am giving away Batman Who Laughs #1, A cover and the B cover, guys. So check out that video. Go comment, go like. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm dropping content all the time, guys. So thanks for watching. I'm Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.